Honorable Robert Chagwan Sentamu, His Excellency, and the next President, God willing, Musasi's be ready to be on this side.
Honorable Kivumbi, stop recruiting on the floor. Let's go straight into...
Right Honorable Speaker, last night, the security forces, whatever police, here combined with the military, raided his hotel in the dead of the night in Lira city. And what the reports we are having, they were breaking into hotel rooms, tear gassing, pepper spraying, beating, and good enough, I see the Minister of Internal Affairs is here with us. Can we get an explanation? He's a candidate for presidency, properly cleared by the Electoral Commission, free to reside, free to campaign across the country, and here we are, the police taking it into their own hands to have a night break into a hotel where he's staying and causing all manners of mayhem. So we understand some of our campaigners who are accompanying him, you know, as presidents normally do, they have an entourage. They have been seriously injured and some have been hospitalized. Can we know the crime and the offense that warranted the police to raid a hotel and did what they did to a candidate that is, for all intent and purposes, free to campaign across the country? Right Honorable Speaker.
Minister for Internal Affairs.
Right Honorable Speaker and honorable members, I've noted the question from the Honorable Kivumbi regarding last night's incident. I only have preliminary information to that effect. I'll get more details, but what I have is that the police were in pursuit of a fugitive suspect who was part of the entourage of the NUP leader and was involved in obstructing and actually taking some items from a police officer, CID Isabidie of counterintelligence, embedded as part of the infrastructure for crowd control. So some were arrested. That guy is called Geoffrey Uzima, was suspected to be within the hotel premises, but it seems he wasn't, so that is what caused the incident last night.
Honourable Minister, I hope these are issues.
But he will be pursued and brought to book.
Honourable Minister, I hope these are issues through your mechanism, which you share with the candidate on why this happened and all that, and then so that it doesn't go beyond to say what was the intention and all that. Okay? Honourable Jonathan?
Yeah, thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. In that pursuit, the hotel was vandalized, and so many properties of the hotels were broken, the windows, even TVs. So I want the government to address their minds to the damage they have caused to a businessman who, in pursuit of business, hosted the presidential candidate. What would the position of government be in regard to the damages caused to the property? At least the owner of the hotel deserves an explanation, and we also want the name of Lira as a city not to be painted as a city that is not welcoming, but also the businessmen to feel free to make money out of this process of elections. we still have about 7, I think 6 other candidates who are coming to Lira, and want them to become comfortable to be able to ask. So would government address us on the issue, specifically, why would the police go and force and break and vandalize the hotel, and yet they have other options of containing? If the suspect was within, they could even deploy and wait in the morning to be able to apprehend the suspect.
Honourable Minister for Internal Affairs, is there a mechanism of compensating the hotel owner who is innocent in all this process?
I think the collateral damage, like the Honourable Odur puts it, will be assessed and appropriate action taken. But for purposes of this incident, a more detailed report will be furnished as soon as we get it together.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. You've been doing a great job. We've had a peaceful election. I hope let's strive to maintain that line. Okay? Yeah. The same Honourable Semuju.
Not the same. I only join you in thanking the Honourable Minister. One of the few ministers you will contact and he will respond. Maybe the others need to learn from him. And not just for a ceremony like the Honourable Hati does, that answering is just a ceremony. So the Minister of Internal Affairs will give you an explanation. You may refuse it, but he will. Can I raise my issue, Mr. Speaker?
I can see you even conceding space before I allow Honourable Bahati. So let Honourable Bahati raise a point of order.
I know, Mr. Speaker, I know the reasons why Honourable Semuju is attempting to mention what he's mentioning to Honourable Muhoozi, but I know that he will not do what he's not supposed to do to you. So you don't have to fear about that. But it's in order really to mention that when I'm answering question here, I'm just doing a ceremony. When I'm answering on behalf of government, under your supervision, can he withdraw that statement, Mr. Speaker? It's a very serious statement.
Maybe also when he's tickling you, so it's a ceremony, and then he gets... Because the two of you, these days, you're so much in, you know? You're enjoying each other so much.
I didn't intend to offend the Honourable Bahati, who today I don't know whether he's a Prime Minister or acting Chief Whip. And if I did offend him, I am sorry. Mr. Speaker, a while ago, and I'm not seeking to reopen the matter that you have closed, the Honourable Kavyanga did not address one leg of the nation. And I can understand there are ministers who see the president only on TV. Maybe he's one of them. So he may not know everything, as he has demonstrated. But the point, Mr. Speaker, can we get the Minister for Presidency to tell us, as a country, why more than, because Nation Media Group is Daily Monitor, is NTV, is two other radio stations, but also social media. So they have about 7 platforms that are now not allowed to cover the president. So can the Minister for Presidency tell us what exactly happened to calm us down? And that matter will end, Mr. Speaker, if you allow.
Thank you. So the Minister for the Presidency will come and tell us. Honourable Kabusu Moses. Then we conclude with Honourable Mushuchu.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise on a matter of national importance regarding security of fishermen in my constituency.